for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. Our starting lineups, a look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams.
Safe to say this game will be won or lost on the boards.
Well, it's how these teams control the game and get themselves extra possessions.
Well, not only that, but limiting their opponent's possessions. That'll be a huge key in this one.
Now here's Clark.
Pass to Cunningham.
Mitchell.
Boston sets a screen.
From the wing. A shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Magbagor.
Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there. And here's Indiana.
Here's the floater. And it's Mitchell getting it to go.
The soft touch from Mitchell on full display right there. Showing some pizzazz with the silky floater.
Pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Ogumake. Over Howard. That misses off the backboard.
And here's Indiana.
Mitchell outside. Fires for 3.
Yes, what an assist from CaitlincLark.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Now here's Magbagor. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
I'll bet her percentage is pretty high from that range.
And here is Mitchell. She's got 5. Clark. That one falls.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Pass to Magbagor. Now here is Ogumake, guarded by Howard. Back to Ogumake. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Fever. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
And at this stage of her career, winning titles seems to be everything for Skylar Diggins-Smith.
She doesn't know how many more years she has left. And because of this, she's going to give it her all. It'll be interesting to see if she's able to add some titles to her illustrious resume.
She'll be shooting her first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. At the line for the away team, Kelsey Mitchell. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
And Mitchell understands her role on this team. She's out there to score as often as she can.
Clark outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Now here's Mitchell. She has 7. Clark outside.
Pass to Cunningham.
Back to Clark. It's tipped. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
You can't get into much better position for the three-pointer. Just didn't get it to fall.
Now here's Clark. A 4-point game. Outside Howard. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's the decisiveness you need to have on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Howard doesn't really second-guess her shot attempts.
Williams with it. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to McVigor. And stolen by Boston. Kicks it out to Clark. Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Now here's Clark. To the middle. McVigor, no good.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Pass to Clark. Beyond the arc. McVigor grabs the miss. Here's Seattle. It's a 10-point game. McKay outside. McVigor with the ball. Screen by McVigor. To the paint. Down it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
Well, not letting the physical defense deter her, McVigor plays with such tenacity.
Now here's Mitchell. She has 7. Caitlin Clark outside. And again, Clark missing. Pass to Ogumake. Over Mitchell. And Ogumake gets it to go.
And Ogumake gives her team an edge down low. She really plays with power and poise.
Clark outside. Mitchell with it. She's guarded by Williams. Mitchell outside. It's rebounded by Seattle. Pass to Williams. Now Clark to the inside. And here's Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. And the shot goes down.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
Now here's Boston. Mitchell. She's guarded by Williams. Shot by Mitchell. No good. The Storm trail. Now here's McVigor. He's guarded by Boston. Here's Ogumake.
Caitlin Clark with the board. Well, when you talk about the greatest organizations in this league, Seattle has a strong argument.
Well, they've got 4 titles, which is tied for the most all time. And since their first title back in 2004, they've only missed the playoffs 3 times in 20 years.
It still went down, but with no defender near her, no need to go the fadeaway route.
Now here's Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. Pass to McVigor. Williams fires from deep. Tasha Howard pulls it in. Outside Cunningham. And here's Clark. Here's Mitchell. Takes the 3. McVigor grabs the miss.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Screen by McVigor. Sinks the triple.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Clark. 5 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Ogumake sets a screen. Outside Williams. Back to Clark. Pass to Ogumake. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Here's Mitchell. Finished off the break.
And this is how you execute in transition. Mitchell beating everyone to the right spot and being rewarded.
Now here's Ogumake. Ogumake sets a screen. And it's Gabby Williams penetrating. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Boston outside.
Clark. Howard the screen. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Wow, she has come into this game with her long-range game looking great. She could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Now here's McBagor. 13 feet out. And it's Cunningham with the rebound. The Fever leading. Here's Mitchell. Back to Clark. Outside Howard.
Boston up top.
Mitchell. She's guarded by Williams. Shot by Mitchell. No good. And here are the Storm now. Up top, Williams. She's covered by Mitchell. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. So both teams changing it up here. Now Clark, 11 points in the game. Storm with the rebound. In Clark with a block. Now here's Bonner. She's guarded closely. Bucket is good.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Wheeler. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, how about Wheeler this time getting the feed? Ready to shoot off the pass. Normally, Eric is the one dropping dimes.
Now here's Hull. And here's Turner. Bonner outside. Clark. Off the mark there with the 3. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Brown. The basket good off the assist from Erica Wheeler.
Showing she is more than just a shooter. Lexi Brown takes it inside for 2.
Clark outside. From outside, off the mark. And here is Wheeler. From deep three-point range. And so the first quarter in the books. Fever ahead. They lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Seattle with the ball. They trail by 6.
Pass to Horston.
Clark, Brown, Bonner defending. Wheeler with it. The 3 ball. Off the mark, her first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Clark. And the layup is good.
She took advantage of some soft D on that drive. Very little resistance for her on the way to the basket.
Outside Wheeler. Pass to Clark. Six on the shot clock. From 13, Turner grabs the board.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Seattle ball. In for your Seattle score. Number 33, Caitlin Sanderson.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Back to Wheeler. Clock at 6. Pass to Samuelson. Stolen by Clark. We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. And that one drops.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
Wheeler, she's covered by Clark. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just dynamic in the pick and roll. Wheeler making things happen.
Indiana with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Turner. Bonner. Nailed from three-point land.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Samuelson outside.
Now Clark. Brown. Bonner defending. Wheeler with it for 3. Does not find the hole. Her second miss, and she is now 1 for 3. Pass to hole. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Bonner, 6 to shoot. Now here's Clark, guarded by Wheeler.
That one's good. Clark.
Assisted by.
They've been the hotter team in the first half so far, guys.
Well, they've been grinding, working for those high percentage shots, and it's been paying off for them.
And let's see if this success continues to go as we get longer into this game.
Seattle calls timeout.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. There's a screen.
Here's Cook, guarded by Wallace.
Shot clock at 6. Down low. Outside Wheeler. Lets the 3 fly. Count it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
That is not an easy shot right there. She had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, needed a little arc on that one with the size mismatch, but hey, she did it perfectly.
Dantas the screen. Luana Bonner for 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
From beyond the arc, DeWanna Bonner can be very consistent. She makes those long-range shots look easier than they appear.
Here's Cook.
Back to Wheeler. 3-pointer. And the Storm, another 3.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
And when you look at Erica Wheeler, she's played for quite a few teams throughout her career.
A true journey woman, from being undrafted to making it to the WNBA to playing overseas. She's done it all, and that kind of experience is why she's so respected around the league. She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
When Bonner gets a clean look, she doesn't hesitate. She's good in catch-and-shoot situations.
Pass to Clark. Brown. Bonner defending. Here's Wheeler from downtown. A rebound by Dantas. And stolen by Brown. Here's Wheeler. Off target with the three. Bonner with it. 11 points in the game. Dantas the screen. Back to Bonner. Three-pointer. She's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss.
Here's Cook, guarded by Wallace.
And there's a pick to the paint. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Clark left side.
Wallace.
No good on the triple. Now here's Brown. Bonner defending. Lexi Brown on the wing. Four on the shot clock. The floater. And Bonner pulls it down. The three is up. That's another one for her. Her 5th in just 7 shots. Seattle with the ball. It's a 14-point game.
Pass to Cook.
Back to Wheeler. They need this. DeWanna Bonner with the rebound. Here's Hull. She's covered by Clark.
Now here's Wallace.
Dantas the screen. To the inside. And she makes good on the layup.
Inside, Dantas makes a good use of her size. That's what allows her to get to her shot.
And here are the Storm now. They trail by 16. Now here's Brown. Bonner defending. Here's Wheeler. And the Storm miss again.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
Double team on Caitlin Clark.
Here's Dantas. And the Fever hit again from deep.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Now here's Wheeler. She's got 9. Pass to Clark. They set the pick from outside the arc. That one falls. Her 2nd basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3.
With how much pride Clark has, you just knew she'd come back with a tray of her own.
Bonner with it. Brown's there. Bonner can't hit.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Here's Cook, guarded by Wallace.
Outside Wheeler. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Fever. Now here's Bonner. She's got 14. Pass to Clark. And here's Cole. Offline with the 3.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense has taken a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
There's a screen. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, we try to not play favorites, but the truth is we're all fans here. So, guys, who is your favorite player to watch?
This is easy. I got to go with Sabrina Ionescu, who's also from my hometown of Walnut Creek. She plays so unselfish, but also has an amazing three-point shot, so she can score in bunches.
Yeah, I'm a big Kelsey Plum fan. You know, I love players who can shoot, and Kelsey certainly can do that. But she also has other parts of her game that are very good. And, of course, I mean, lefties, they just make everything look better.
Cans it from downtown.
And another basket made. She scores in so many different ways. What makes Bonner a consistent scorer? If something isn't working, she can find another way to score.
Here's Cook.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Brown. Good D by DeWanna Bonner.
I like the D. They weren't about to swing the door open and let her cruise in for the layup. Good job.
To the middle. Here's Dantas. She's got 5. Bonner.
Yes, and it's Damiris Dantas picking up the assist.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Now here's Wheeler. 9 points in the game. Back to Brown. Great D that time from DeWanna Bonner. Now Clark. 17 points in the game. Down low, Dantas. The shot's good.
She always knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
And here is Wheeler. They need this. And she sinks the layup.
Reading the defense like a book. Wheeler elects to take it herself in the two-player set.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And it's Bonner missing.
Now here's Brown. She's covered by Clark. Brown with it. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. A dominating first half of play and so close. The Fever on top. They lead by 18. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. A fantastic game from Bonner in this one.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
Now here's Williams. Ogumake outside. From past the arc, good on the three-point shot.
Number 4.
When it comes to Nneka Ogwumike, is it fair to say that she's one of the league's most reliable scorers?
Oh, no question. During her 15 seasons in the WNBA, she's averaged more than double-digit points per game every year, and there is no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
From down in the low post, it goes.
She had that burst on the first step, right to the rim.
Now here's Mitchell. D right on her. Clark for three. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Ogwumike outside. On the clock. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, it's a good thing she showed up today because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Here's Clark. She's got 20. Mitchell. With nobody on her, she buries the jumper.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Screen by Magdagor. Pass to Ogwumike. She's off on that one. Good D by Natasha Howard. Now Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Caitlin Clark outside. And the Fever hit again from deep.
She's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
Outside Williams. Ogwumike sets a screen. Here's the three. Mitchell grabs the board. Clark outside. Launches a three, gets it to fall, and she's now 10 of 15 on the game.
Starting to pull away here. They're putting some points up.
Yeah, this one's threatening to get out of hand pretty soon.
Seattle calls timeout. Well, there's lots of ways you can build a team. But what do you think is the best route, Tim?
Well, optimally, you want to draft and develop, but that's tough to do because it's hard to find rookies and second-year players who have a major impact. So you need to have patience if you want to draft and develop.
Yeah, so I like the teams that make smart trades, whether it's taking in picks, cashing in for a star. Asset management is the name of the game.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Magdagor. Shot to stop the run. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Team foul.
It's on Aaliyah Boston.
I really like it when Ezzy is aggressive inside, challenging the defense.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, one of the most improved players in the league, Ezi Magbagor.
Oh, remember, she was just 20 when she entered the WNBA. Most others are 22, 23, you even see some 24, 25-year-olds. So while she wasn't elite her first 2 years, she was the youngest player in the league. So we've seen the improvement, and now Ezi, she's one of the best defensive players in the game. Really contributes to her team. Ezi, versatile on the floor.
Pass to Mitchell.
Outside Cunningham.
6 to shoot. Clark.
The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
I like the bold move of going right back at her to return the 3, but she just couldn't get it to go.
They double team Aaliyah Boston.
Mitchell outside. And the Fever hit again from deep.
This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Now here's Agumake. And yep, it's good. And here is Mitchell. Pass to Howard. Clark outside. Mitchell. Yes, it's good.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
Now here's Williams. Clark outside. Takes the 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
A respected distance shooter, Clark's impact to her team can be felt from all over the court.
Here's Mitchell. She's got 16. Pass to Clark. With the shot. Neko Agumake with the rebound.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Clock at 6 from about 10 feet out, and too long on the shot. The 3 from Kelsey Mitchell. She watches it go through the hoop for her 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
It's crazy. It's just another thing Mitchell does well offensively. Stop and pop. She just kills you with any space.
To the inside. A nice shot by Magbagor.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Mitchell with it. She's got 19. Pass to Clark from the arc. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Yeah, a very nice feed by Mitchell there. She's a team-oriented player who enjoys setting the table for open teammates.
Screen by Magbagor. Puts up a 3. That's in for her 5th field goal of the game. Makes her 5 for 12 this far.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Clark. 32 points in the game. The 3. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Well, they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. She's provided almost all the offense.
Pass to Magbagor. Screen by Magbagor. To the paint. Deflected. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. Clark left side.
Seattle foul. Number 4. First person
And
foul.
first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
At the line for the away team, Clark. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Storm with the ball. Pass to Magbagor. Wheeler with it. Over Mitchell. And the Storm tack on 2 more.
So skilled offensively. Not only does Wheeler create for others, she creates for herself.
Mitchell outside. Now here's Clark. Inside.
Boston. Yes, what an assist from Clark.
Assist from
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Shot high post. And no good.
Boston outside.
Bonner.
Horston defending.
Pass to Clark.
Boston with it.
Mitchell outside. Lets it go from deep. Count it. With that bucket, she is now 9 for 15 from the floor.
This is why Kelsey Mitchell is in the WNBA. She can carry a team offensively, have huge nights, and put on a show.
Now here's Wheeler. She's got 13. Magbagor, no good. Bonner outside. Pass to Clark. Mitchell outside. Count that one.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be outmuscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
To stop the run.
Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Here's the Fever with the ball. Pass to Bonner.
Boston.
Mitchell outside. The tray. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Yeah, she's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense her confidence. Everything she puts up from long range seems to be falling.
Outside Wheeler.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Boston.
Back to Clark. There's the 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Nifty move. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Every team needs someone who makes those around them better. And Wheeler's vision puts her in that category.
Clark outside.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Pass to Bonner. Launches it.
Magbagor grabs the miss.
Here's Seattle.
Now here's Horston.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Outside Wheeler. 6 on the shot clock. With her first shot attempt.
Horston, no good.
Indiana with the ball.
Pass to Boston.
That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feed.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Seattle with the ball.
She's covered by Cunningham.
Here's the pick. Outside Wheeler. Teardrop shot. Not going to go that time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Fever ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here's Colson. Turner a screen. To the middle.
Not afraid to challenge defenders. Turner plays with confidence and composure.
At the line for the away team, Brianna Turner. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Storm making a change here. And the second free throw, good. Now Wheeler.
Pass to Horston.
Now Brown. Bonner defending. Down low. Defended by Turner. And there's the 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Indiana.
And here's Colson. Bonner outside. The 3. It's hauled in by Wheeler. The Fever pull it in. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Bonner outside. Here's Colson, guarded by Wheeler. Here's Turner. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
You'll love to see the hustle from Dantas, working hard on the offensive boards.
Pass to Brown from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Bonner outside. Colson. Back to Bonner. The layup off target.
Horston with it.
Pass to Brown. From past the arc. The rebound by Dantas. And it's the Fever ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Hull. Here's Colson. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Seattle foul. Lee. Second personal foul. At the line for the away team, Sydney Colson. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Now here's Mule.
Outside Wheeler.
Pass to Horston.
Samuelson.
She's guarded by Dantas. Now here's Horston. Back to Samuelson.
Clock at 6. Shoots over Dantas. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
What a smooth J. Samuelson is pure. Someone who has perfected her release.
Bonner outside.
Pass to Hole.
Back to Bonner. The tray. Buries it from three-point range.
Can't lose track of Bonner on the court. She's a capable shooter from all 3 levels.
Outside Wheeler.
Mule.
Here's Horston. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good.
Pass to Hole.
Turner with the ball.
Horston defending.
And it's Turner missing.
Now here's Mule.
Tight defense on her. Here's Wheeler. DeWanna Bonner with the rebound. Lexi Hole on the wing. To the paint. Here's Turner. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact. You see, some players will try to overpower you at the rim, but she likes to elude you and trick you. She's got quickness and a soft touch.
Here's Colson. Back to Bonner.
Picked by Hole.
Bonner inside. Guarded by Wheeler. She gets that one.
An adaptable scorer, Bonner shows the ability to outduel opponents on contact finishes.
Pass to Horston.
Now Samuelson. To the inside.
Here's Mule. Back to Samuelson.
Wheeler. Bonner defending. Shoots. Rebounded by Colson. So it's Indiana now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th.
Pass to Hole.
Here's Colson. And here's Bonner. Drops in the tray.
And when you look at the last few WNBA Finals matchups, it looks like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Oh, absolutely. Free agency playing a major role in who wins it all. New York and Vegas last year adding major pieces via big-time signings in the offseason.
And top-end talent is ultimately what wins in the playoffs. I think we'll continue to see super teams get formed.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get up there to send shots away.
Picked by Dantas. Bonner inside. Guarded by Wheeler. It's rebounded by Seattle.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
To the middle. Here's Samuelson. Soft touch off the glass.
What vision from Wheeler, IDing her teammate all along, getting it to her.
Indiana with the ball. Here's Colson. Pass to Turner. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Down low. Here's Wheeler. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And the touch Wheeler has inside is remarkable. For a smaller player, she looks confident attacking from there.
Here's Colson.
Hull, Horston defending.
Pass to Bonner for three. Drills the three-pointer.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Wheeler.
Here's Horston.
Off target from outside. Joanna Bonner for three. The shot off that time.
Now Horston.
Inside.
Pass to Mule.
From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Here's Colson.
She's covered by Mule.
And here's Colson. Bonner with it. Fires for three. And Samuelson pulls it down.
Pass to Mule. Horston.
Right side, Wheeler. 6 to shoot. And Erica Wheeler gets double teamed.
Now Horston.
Here's Mule. No good with the triple. And here's Colson. Hull. Now here's Bonner. Misses the three. Wheeler with it. Here's Samuelson. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Hull. Pass to Colson. Bonner with it. Fires from deep. The three-pointer is on target.
3.
Here's Mule. Samuelson outside. Here's Horston.
And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Now Colson.
Pass to Bonner. Shoots over Wheeler.
And it's Bonner missing.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
To the paint. And she uses the glass on the layup.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
And here's Colson. And here's Hull.
Horston defending.
And it's the Storm on the break. And it's good for two.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
Now here's Hull. Pass to Bonner. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Here's Wheeler. There's the three. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Colson. He's covered by Mule.
Bonner outside.
Turner a screen. And it's Bonner missing. Samuelson with the ball.
Pass to Wheeler. Here's the three. And again, Seattle with the triple.
This run really not doing them any good, coming as late as it has.
Yeah, but give them credit for showing the fight they're showing, Tim. It would have been real easy to just throw in the towel by now.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a loss probably.
Now here's Hull.
Now here's Turner.
Watch left.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Colson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now Mule. So it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, but they never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
And that'll wrap it up.